Welcome again, guys, to Gaming Success. Microsoft has shocked the gaming world. Alright, guys, so the Xbox paradox, why Microsoft pricing strategy defies financial logic. Microsoft has triggered a collective sticker shock across the gaming industry by announcing a massive worldwide price hikes for its Xbox Series X and S consoles. Effective August 1st of this year, the cost of Xbox will jump by $150, pushing the premium disc drive Series X to a staggering $800. On paper, Microsoft blames a massive global shortage in memory and storage components, driven by artificial intelligence data center boom. But when looked at through the lens of basic business strategy, Microsoft's decision to aggressively raise prices while its hardware sales are plummeting, all while trying to sell consumers on a new slate of exclusive software, defies traditional financial logic. As you guys saw a week or two ago at their Xbox showcase, they announced 2 exclusive titles. So, here's why Microsoft's current strategy is a dangerous economic gamble. 1. The death spiral of plummeting hardware demand. The fundamental rule of supply and demand dictates that when sales are falling, you do not raise prices. Microsoft is doing exactly that. Xbox hardware has been in a prolonged downward trajectory, with earnings reporting showing a staggering 32% to 33% year-over-year drop in console revenue. When you compound this is the third time Microsoft has raised hardware prices since mid-2025, having previously cited trade tariffs as macroeconomic pressures. By pushing the entry-level Series S to $500 and the Series X to $800, Microsoft is effectively pricing out the casual consumer. Instead of stabilizing revenue, these severe hikes are highly likely to cause console unit sales to completely crater, narrowing the platform's active user base when it needs to grow the most. Number 2, for years, Xbox's strongest competitive weapon was value. The Series S was praised as the ultimate budget entry point into modern gaming. Combined with the consumer-friendly pitch of Xbox Game Pass, Microsoft has positioned itself as the affordable alternative to Sony's PlayStation ecosystem. With the latest price hikes, that value proposition is officially dead. 1. The premium pricing for aging tech. Paying $800 for a Series X, a console architecture that is now 6 years old, is an incredibly tough sell for consumers. You also have the collateral hikes. To make matters worse, Microsoft is also raising the price of first-party games to $80 and increasing controller and accessory prices by 20%, up to 20%. When an ecosystem becomes this expensive, consumers migrate. At these price points, players are far more likely to save a bit longer and build a customizable gaming PC, completely bypassing the Xbox hardware, or they may just go to the more affordable Nintendo console. Number 3, the exclusive games disconnect. The timing of these price increases clashes aggressively with Xbox's recent marketing push. Microsoft recently showcased a robust lineup of highly anticipated exclusive games, aiming to prove that Xbox is the definitive place to play. However, a software ecosystem relies entirely on hardware adoption. Exclusive games are meant to act as a system seller. Software is so exciting that it convinces consumers to buy the Xbox. But system sellers only work if the box is reasonably attainable. By locking the premier software behind an $800 hardware barrier, Microsoft is creating a bottleneck the potential sales of their own gaming systems. Consumers who cannot afford the new hardware prices will simply watch these exclusives from afar, or wait for them to trickle onto PC or rival cloud platforms. The AI irony. Perhaps the most illogical aspect of this financial squeeze is that Microsoft is suffering from a crisis of its own. According to statements from Xbox CEO Asha Sharma, console memory and storage prices have suffered over 2.5% because the entire tech supply chain is being cannibalized by the AI data center build-out. The irony is palpable. Microsoft is one of the primary drivers of this global AI gold rush, sinking tens of billions of dollars into AI infrastructure. In essence, Microsoft's corporate focus on AI has been inflated the cost of components so severely that it has knifed its own gaming division. Instead of creating subsidies, these hardware losses, using its trillion in corporate wealth to protect the gaming market share, Microsoft is forcing the everyday gamer to pay the bill for the tech industry AI greed. The bottom line is that Microsoft Gaming Division is caught in unsustainable paradox. They are treating Xbox hardware like a luxury premium product at a time when consumer appetite for the console is at an all-time low. While it is true that Microsoft has been losing hundreds of dollars on every console sold due to these components' costs, forcing the consumer to absorb that burden in a short-sighted fix. By killing the value of the Xbox brand, Microsoft risks alienating their core community, limiting the tech. The bottom line is Microsoft Gaming Division is caught in an unsustainable paradox. They are treating Xbox hardware like a luxury premium product at a time when consumer appetite for the console is at an all-time low. While it is true that Microsoft has been losing hundreds of dollars on every console sold due to these components' cost, forcing the consumer to absorb that burden is a short-sighted fix. By killing the value of the Xbox brand, Microsoft risks alienating their core community, limiting the reach of their exclusive titles, and permanently shrinking their footprint in the console wars. To better understand the corporate pressures behind these decisions and how strict corporate profit targets impact the gaming division, watch this breakdown of the current internal challenges at Xbox. So my question for the viewers, please let me know, will you be buying a new Xbox before the price hike? Will you be getting one in the future? What will you do? Do you think this is a sound strategy for Xbox? Please let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.